I don't know if it cut because there was no space. I don't know. I don't know. But this is part 2. I didn't even realize that it stopped, or I accidentally hit the stop button. But I'm glad I noticed it, because this wasn't supposed to be a part 2. It's supposed to be just one part, and then I'll come back in another video when I'm frosting the cake. That's going to be part 2. So we're going to measure it until it's no more. Even though I already know how this is going to work, at this point you should be having your oven preheating. But this oven preheats fast, so, oh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry about this. I thought this was already plugged in. Okay. Okay. Is there anything in here? Okay. So we're going to do... It's been sitting for over 30 minutes. So we're going to do 1, 2, but I already know it's probably a total of 3 cups. It's a total of 3 cups. So I can just do 1 and then 1 and then. I can't believe I don't know if I accidentally hit stop or it just stopped on its own. But yeah. But I'm gonna come back in part 3. This is gonna probably be the shortest part. Who knows? But I'm not gonna, pause the video and maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna pause the video and put the thing in the oven and then come back and press play and take it out. No. I already have a video out, step by step, day by day. That's what I have. So that's 2 cups already in there. You can smell the chocolate too. So I was asking my son, I said, what you want? 1-layer cake or a 2-layer cake? A 2-layer cake would have been easy. No, not a 2-layer cake. Sorry. 1-layer cake would have been easy. And I would have been like, okay, I don't have to let it sit in the fridge. Well, I do have to let it sit, but it's like more steps with the 2-layer. So that's 2 steps here. 2 steps. That's 2 cups, 2 cups. Maybe be a half a cup too. Okay. And maybe like, what is going on? I don't like that. See how quick that heats up? That's not even 5 minutes. I tell you one thing, this oven works better than this oven here. The new wave oven works better than the convention oven. I tell you that. Oh, I got a little bit more in here than I do. Okay. Okay. But yeah. So I'm gonna let this bake for 28 minutes on 350. Yep, we always baking on 350. Yep, that's what we do. That is what we do. We always bake on 350. What? So hey, how dare you get on the side here? How dare you? Red velvet cake is messy. So this is, I don't know how long it took me to do this. I started at 12:15, I think. Midnight, I think. So, oh, I already let it rest already. Okay. So, we're just gonna put one layer in the oven. See? There we go. Finished product. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So, and if you want, well, it's too late at this point. You can do like a cheesecake and you can swirl it into the possibilities. Okay, I'm gonna bake this for 28 minutes on 350. Okay, 28 minutes, and I'm gonna cover this. Now I'm gonna clean up. Oh yeah. Let me get this out the way first. Okay. It's almost 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So, this right here, how many came in the pack? I don't know. Was it 12 packs or was it? I think it was 6 packs. So 6 packs of these came in here. That came to like $20 something, you know, for the 6 pack. So yeah. So this is actually my first time baking a cake. The last time I baked a cake was when was it a cake I made? No, that's when I did the sweet potato pies. That's the last time I think I baked. No. I think I did, yeah, the graham crackers too. I think that was the last one I baked. But I haven't, this is my first time baking a cake this year. 2026, February 14, 2026, this is my first time baking a cake this year. Yep. I'm trying not to always bake all the time, because, you know, ingredients are expensive, you know. Like for a bag of that gluten-free flour, the 3-pound bag, that's like, what, 9 something? So, yeah, so that pack comes up to $20 something on Amazon. But I believe one bag is like $6 to $7 on Amazon. I mean, in the store, I think. But yeah, I just buy it in bulk, you know, and I try not to use a lot of it. I think either it was the graham crackers that I made last. No. The last thing I baked was the sweet potato pies, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I have to check my videos, because if I did bake something, because remember I did the graham cracker crust, and I did half, and I saved the rest for later. I baked that in January, so that was leftovers from what I did in December. So I didn't actually come in here and made the stuff. The last time I actually came in here and baked was December. Now this is my first time coming in here baking a cake this year. I maybe did a sugar cookie, but I didn't record myself making it, I don't think. Because I know I said, oh, this is good. Because I know I made sugar cookies for my son for Christmas. And it was so good I made another batch. I probably did come in here, but that wasn't in January though. I don't think it was. But yeah. I don't think I baked the cake in January. But I did have leftover graham crackers, and I decided to bake that last month. Yeah, towards the ending of last month, I decided to bake that. I almost forgot about it. So yeah. So I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna clean up. I don't know why this thing is saying this music playing, but then you don't. You click on it, and I don't know. You click on it, and it's like it's playing music. Like the music, the volume is on low. I don't know. Echo, is there another device playing music?
There's a paused music player in the bathroom.
Okay. So,
All right. Catch you later.
Later, alligator. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back and show y'all the cakes that's finished. Just might as well just do that. To show y'all the finished cakes, Yeah, it's 1:49 in the morning. I'm gonna be up for a while. Let me tell y'all something. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this. I wanted the sweet potato pie from that I made in December, or was it November? I think it was December. Yeah, I made a sweet potato pie with graham cracker crust. I took it out the freezer and I put it in the room on the deep freezer because I didn't want to leave the pie out here in the kitchen. So I just left it in the room. And don't you know, my husband put this, because I told you we had to put the freezer in the freezer. I told you we had to put the I don't know if I mentioned it. It's probably a coming up video, but we had to put our heater in the bedroom. That was in the living room. We had to bring that into the bedroom because it was so cold the other night, and we needed that to keep us warm. So he put the pie, this pie, and another box, because I had it on the deep freezer. He just took that pie, and he put it on top of the heater. It was off, by the way. The heater that looked like a chimney, like a fireplace. He put it on top of the fireplace heater. It don't have real fire, just a heater. And because I was cleaning the chicken, and I put the chicken, I bagged the chicken and everything, and I put it over to the side, and he came in there. He opened, I think he was taking the stuff that was already in the deep freezer, and he put it, on the side there, and he had to put the fresh chicken that I just cleaned at the bottom, and then put the old chicken that I had cleaned months ago on top. So I don't know how it got knocked over. My pie fell behind the heater, and I'm looking for something. I'm looking for, I was getting ready to eat, and I was looking for something. I was like, where's the tray? And the towel. I was like, where's my tray? Where's my towel? And I looked behind the thing. My pie was on the floor. My pie was on the floor behind the heat. I'm like, did it just knock over, or I don't know. I was in here. I was cleaning. I was doing too much in here. I was just like multitasking out here, and I'm like, thank God I was looking for the tray, and thank God I was looking for my towel, because I wouldn't have known my pie was on the floor. Thank God for this clear wrap, because it kept it in it kept it in. It would have been on the floor, and it was juice from the pie on the floor too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look, this is my first time taking this off. Oh my God. I said, is he being spiteful? Like, can someone be that wicked? But anywho, I got this thing tied on here so tight. I may just put this back in the freezer because I'm making cake. So I just had a taste for this last night. I know I gotta cut it though. I just had a taste for this last night. Oh my God! Look, none of this touched the floor. By the way, it was wrapped in clear wrap, and the foil was on top. So none of this touched the ground, the floor. But look how pretty it was when I showed y'all before. Now look at it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna cut this pie up so when I'm ready for, look at that, the crust is just all down at the bottom there. I'm like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. You know? I'm just gonna cut this and I'm gonna put it back in the freezer because I know if I leave this out, this is gonna be a victim again. Oh, like, oh, I think I just cut this wrong. Dang. Oh well. Oh my goodness, this thing is so soft. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. In the word of Chanel, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so upset. This was so pretty. Oh man. I got pictures of it, videos of it, I know. But oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm glad I went over there when I did, because that pie probably would have been on that floor for days before I realized the pie was missing. You know, like, you know, I actually forgot I took this pie out. You know? Like I said, I was, okay, like I said, I was in here being Wonder Woman, multitasking, and all that. But I'm getting ready to, I may have this tonight, though. I may. But, this hurt me bad. The other pie, the first pie that I made is gone. But look, it's all uneven. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, some people can be so spiteful. I don't know if he knocked it over on purpose or if it was an accident. I don't know. But, yeah. I said, oh my goodness. I don't really care too much for the big pies. I don't. I like individual, like the serving pie. I like those size, those pies. You know, so I like serving size pie. So you can just go in there and just take one pie out. You ain't gotta worry about taking a whole pie to cut your slice. You can just take what you want out the freezer and boom. Oh my goodness, this been in the freezer since 2024 for our birthday. Look, this is the this is the potato. No, this is the sweet potato cheesecake pie. This is, yes. It's been in the freezer this whole time. Oh my goodness. Yep. I like the mini pies like this, because all you got to do is just take this out, pop it in the oven for, like, you know, to heat up for 20 minutes or something. Reheat, you know, and then boom, put it in the bowl, throw your ice cream on it. I prefer the smaller pies. Even with my chicken pot pie, I like smaller pies. Oh, now I got to find a plate or something to put this on so I can heat up. Yeah, a smaller plate. I have other mini pans like this, but I don't know where I put them. I got stuff all over the place. I want some with crust. Ugh, I'm upset. Wait, is this cut all the way through? Because I need to know. Well, this crust is soft. I put it in the refrigerator, you know. Wow. I hope it don't taste crushed. Making sure I'm getting a good cut. Okay, look at this. Oh, somebody look at this. Somebody come look at this. My cake, my pie falling apart. And I just realized this is not even this type of video here. Oh. Don't fall. I'm telling you. See that? That's what I'm saying. Like, are you cut? Oh my goodness. Oh. I gotta get me some more parchment paper, all that. It's gonna be a while before I can put that in the oven. But anywho, y'all, I'm sorry to keep y'all this long. But yeah. I'm glad I was looking for what I was looking for, because I wouldn't have remembered this cake. I probably would have woke up in the morning and said, "Oh, my pie," and you know, I would have been like, "Wait, did I do? No, that's not for this. No, that's for yeah." So I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. Who knows? I may not eat this pie tonight. And I eat it tonight. Just the other pie I made in December 2025. The other pie I ate, I ate that whole pie by myself. Not in one sitting. Not in 2 sittings. About 8 sittings. It was like 8 slices. We're going to put this back in the freezer, because I'm not going to be eating pie no more for a while until I have a taste for it again. But y'all, I got to go. My hands are all sticky, man. Oh wait, I'm going to pause this. That's right, I got to come back and show you. Ooh, I should have been paused this. I'm going to come back, I'm going to pause, I'm going to show y'all the cake when they're done. When they just come out the oven. But by the time I show y'all both of them, one of the pie, the cakes will be sitting out for half an hour. Echo. Is Italian sausage beef?
Italian sausage is traditionally made from pork, not beef.
Oh.
It's typically a pork sausage seasoned with spices like fennel, garlic, and red pepper flakes.
What? But anyway, y'all, how many minutes on the timer? 12 minutes. I'll be back, y'all, to show y'all the cakes when they come out the oven. You know what I noticed that I do? But anyway, I decided to come back and show y'all one of the cakes that I took out the oven. So the other one is in the oven cooking, and I'm gonna let this is sitting out. I'm gonna let this sit out for 30 minutes, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. And then the next one I'll let sit out, and then I'll put that in the refrigerator, and then I'll let this sit in the fridge, both sit in the refrigerator until the morning, and then I'll cut the edges off, or you know, the outside part of it off, and put it back in the refrigerator, and then frost the bottom. You know, I'm gonna come back and do that, but when I do come back, it's gonna be already in the refrigerator. We're gonna just frost the cake. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 3 of frosting the cake for V-Day, Valentine's Day. Part 2 of making red velvet cake. Y'all stay tuned for frosting the red velvet cake. 2-layer red velvet cake. I am tired, y'all. Echo, what time is it?
The time is 2:28 a.m.
2:28 a.m. Hey, I'm burning the midnight oil to make my son's red velvet cake. I'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 slices, and then I won't eat no more. Usually my son and my husband, they devour the cake. I'm lucky if I get a second slice sometimes, you know. But yeah. So
the classic family food disappearing act. Sounds like you need to hide a secret slice for yourself before those 2 food ninjas strike again. Red velvet cake at 2:30 a.m. shows some serious dedication to your son, though.
Are you listening to me?
I'm designed to protect your privacy. You will know when I'm listening to your request. Just look for a visual indicator on your device or listen for an audio tone. Learn more by visiting amazon.com/Alexa Privacy.
Okay. I didn't even know the device was listening. But look at this, y'all. I played no game. Look at all these pots. Look at this. This is from me making the red velvet cake and the frosting, and I cleaned everything. There's nothing left in the sink. I cleaned everything that I dirtied. But I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see you guys in part 3 of you know. But like I said about the device was listening. I didn't even know. But I'll be lucky if I get a second slice sometimes, you know. Like somebody be burning the midnight oil in and out the refrigerator while we sleep, you know, and they just be eating. My husband I'm talking about, like, oh my God. You know what? I tried red velvet once, you know, before I started making my own. I only tried it once, and that was like interesting. Around early 2000 maybe, or late, I don't know. 1998, 1999, 99, 98, around there. Maybe 2001 it was. I think it was 2001 or 2002. My sister's best friend got married. The one that that's doing the business together, my sister and her best friend, they got the business together. She got married, and I tried red velvet cake for the first time, and that was the one and only time I tried red velvet cake. And then 2015, that was like I made it myself, and then I tried it again. So if it was probably early 2000 maybe, I had a red velvet cake at a wedding, and then I tried it. I made it, you know, again I made it for the first time in 2015. But how it tastes now, 10 years ago, after, you know, like this December will be this year will be 11 years since I first started making red velvet cake, and this is like better than when I started 10 years ago. It tastes much better now, because, you know, you get better ingredients and stuff, and, you know, you learn from your mistakes. Evolve, yeah. But anyway, let me stop. I saw another content creator do it on Instagram. She be like, all right, y'all, see y'all in the next video. Later.